Obole dalu jim jim. Ewo pute kashara nemi. Makalonya ne kwero kekwe. Awe wasi kino neme. Mwani fe nebe kanebe. If you gonna do it, see get level. Ndagaba.
It is a beautiful day to be gathered in this beautiful hall to celebrate the inauguration, the investiture of new DCPharm, inauguration of the Tier National Chairman of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria and the investiture of new distinguished community pharmacists. Thank you and welcome.
Please let me look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor you're welcome. Please, we've not appreciated ourselves well. Please look at the person eyeball to eyeball and tell the person I appreciate you and I welcome you officially. Yes, we're executives. Come on. Yes. You know, when people were coming in, at first I was confused. I thought this was a fashion show because everybody was looking absolutely delightful. Please, let's celebrate ourselves. A round of applause for ourselves. Come on. Now, it won't be fair for people to go out of their way to look very beautiful and handsome, and you have something to qualify them. So please look for the best adjective in your dictionary and describe your neighbor. Tell the person you are looking, drop the adjective. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The best adjective that describes your neighbor. Yes. Somebody said you are looking like Indomie noodles. Is that a compliment? Alright, so that's the first part. The second part is look at your neighbor head to toe and describe that person with a country that comes to your mind. Tell the person you look like, mention the country. Let's go. I can see people shouting, ah, ah. Did they say you look like Nigeria? Don't worry, Nigeria will be great in our lifetime by the special grace of God.
With great honor, I stand before you today on this momentous occasion as we celebrate the inauguration of the 16th National Chairman of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, Pharmacist Ambrose Igwekamma Ezeh. Today, we'll also be witnessing the investiture and conferment of Distinguished Community Pharmacist Award, DCPharm, to some deserving pharmacists who have made outstanding contributions to our profession. I want to specially recognize and appreciate the newly elected president of the PSN, Pharmacist Tanko Ayuba Ibrahim, FPSN, for honoring our invitation. Thank you so much, sir. We also appreciate the immeasurable contributions of the past PSN president, Professor Siri Odianose Usifo, to the pharmacy profession during his time in office. The theme of today's event, servant leadership and its impact on organizational culture, is both timely and profound in an ever-evolving profession like ours, where community pharmacists serve not only as healthcare providers, but as pillars of trust and care in our communities. Leadership must go beyond titles and positions. True leadership calls for a servant's heart, one that prioritizes the needs of others, inspires collaboration, and cultivates an inclusive and thriving organizational culture.
It is my pleasure to be here this evening. It's not often that I accept to be a chairman of an event, but for pharmacy, I will do anything. I would say it without any iota of fear, doubt, and what have you, that without pharmacy, I am nothing. I won't be standing before you. I am an engineer who accidentally stumbled into a profession that has built me, that has made me, that has shaped me, for which I am eternally grateful. And so when I was called upon to chair this occasion, I did not hesitate for 1 second, especially because it is going to be the event at which my own brother and friend, Ezeh, that's what I call him, Ezeh, is going to be inaugurated along with the other officials of ACPN. Thank you, Prince Ladigolu, for the great job that you did, and I'm sure that these guys that are taking over from you will do much more.
We pharmacists, we're proud of pharmacy. We members all of the glorious PSN, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. As men of honor, we join hands for pharmacy. Pharmacy, we are them. We are them. We are them. We are community. We are them.
Ezeh Ambrose, today is the day you are being inaugurated as the ACPN National Chairman. We hope and pray that your tenure will be fruitful. What I'm assuring you is that with me as the PSN President, you have a partner. Whatever problems ACPN is facing, I will partner with you and my neck to see to it that if it's a problem, we solve it. If it is something we want, we get it. One of the things in my manifesto is the sanitization of the drug distribution space. With your support, we should be able to do that. So I wish you success. I wish you better achievements than Oladibolu. He prayed for that because you cannot be successful without a successor. And everybody prays that his successor outdoes him in performance. So we pray that you do better than your predecessors and the person coming after you also do better than you so that pharmacy will continue to grow and grow and grow. I have an advice for pharmacists. There are problems everywhere and in every profession. Pharmacy and pharmacists are one of the best organized professional group in Nigeria. We have so many things going for us, positive. But some of our colleagues will close their eyes to all the positive things happening. They will pick one or two things that are not going well and be broadcasting and demoralizing everybody to think that now nothing good is happening to pharmacy. I want to assure you that the good things happening to pharmacy are more than the negative things.
You hear the term servant leadership. Do most of you think of a leader who serves or of a servant who leads? I'm going to pause and ask that question again. Do you think first of a leader who also serves or of a servant who happens to lead? When I put the question to myself, I realized that probably my first thought was that servant leadership was about getting leaders to serve. But as I began to look into the schools of thought, I'm starting to see a completely different picture. So I'm going to go way back, over 2000, and I'm going to read a very famous quote or verse, and I will ask you to indulge me by supplying the last one. And it says that he who must be greatest, or who would be greatest among you, must be a... Oh, well done, well done. Somebody said to me, why are you comfortable using Bible verses when you speak? And honestly, because that's from Matthew 23, verse 11, and I make myself comfortable because it's a privilege. We still live in an environment when you can do so without consequence or without oppression, and it's something we must always avail ourselves of. It's not a right that I take for granted. Fast forward into modern day culture, and servant leadership is credited as an idea to Robert K. Greenleaf, who wrote a book in 1970 titled The Servant as a Leader. So already you're getting some expo. Servant. So my hope is that if we don't leave with any thought today, at least we will leave with the clarity and understanding that servanthood must precede everything that we do. So I have a picture of some servant leaders. Is there anybody here who's unrecognizable? These are from the African landscape. I'll be honest, when I saw the picture of Thomas Sankara, I didn't recognize him, from Burkina Faso. So I also began to think about when servanthood emerges. And I often wonder, you hear about nature versus nurture. So is servanthood something that you are born with? Are some people more ideally given to serve? Or is this something that society, parents, and culture? So I went in search of the data. And there is an eminent researcher from the University of Michigan. And in an interview, after 17 years of studying toddlers, this is the conclusion that he drew. What we have found is kids have a spontaneous, biologically based tendency to care about others. I know we hear that human beings are selfish and children are selfish, so you have to teach them to share. But recent data shows something different. He goes on to say that they learn early on to help, and they do that spontaneously without being asked, offered a reward, or observed by their parents. So this makes us believe that human nature is not purely selfish, but that we are indeed and innately equipped with some altruistic inclinations that can be elicited. So my hope is that as we look at servant leadership, something will be triggered, something will be stirred, because it's already in us, according to the data. And you know, I always believe that charity begins at home. And I know we had International Men's Day, but it's International Women's Day every day in my head. So I have a picture of some women who have, from the healthcare space, exemplified servant leadership. I'll be preaching to the choir if I began to tell you about them, so I think we'll stand on the existing examples. So I wrote that the primary evidence for servant leadership is the commitment to the growth of others. This here is the list of the attributes that are, let me say, collectively agreed as being required to display servant leadership. Now, I wonder if we looked at these, what we would deduce are the most rare of these attributes. I know which ones I struggle with, or now I'm reminded to put a lot more effort into. How many of you here would say that you are good listeners? From the noise in the room, I would say less than half. Abby? Even when we intend to listen, we find our thoughts drifting to our own needs, to our own inclinations, to our own interests. And this reverberates through all of our human interactions. So for me, listening really came near the top of one of the attributes that I really need to cultivate.
With immense joy and a deep sense of pride, we, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Transgeneration Pharmacy Development Foundation and the Nigeria Academy of Pharmacy, extend our warmest congratulations to Pharm Ambrose Igwekamma Ezeh on his inauguration as the Chairman of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria. This particular moment marks a significant milestone in your illustrious rise in pharmacy and the journey of community pharmacy in particular in Nigeria. Your unwavering dedication as a close co-worker in community pharmacy, particularly in the in the PDF. We see your unwavering dedication to the pharmacy profession, your tireless advocacy for community pharmacy practice, your commitment to enhancing healthcare delivery, which has earned you this well-deserved position. Your passion for excellence and integrity assures everybody of a promising tenure that will inspire transformative progress and strengthen the foundation of community pharmacy in Nigeria. To your newly inaugurated executives as well, we offer our heartfelt congratulations. Together, you form a very formidable team equipped to navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities before the ACPN. Your leadership is particularly critical at this moment in fostering collaboration, fostering innovation, and resilience within the profession, ensuring that community pharmacy remains an indispensable pillar of healthcare. As you assume this mantle of leadership, we urge you to please remain steadfast in your mission to advance the profession, to uphold the trust and confidence reposed in you by your colleagues and the broader healthcare community.
It's a great event that is being, that we're witnessing today, a transitioning from what happened in the past to what is going to be happening going forward. Were the DG to be here, she will have congratulated the outgoing chairman of the ACPN, Pharmacist Oladigbolu, for a very well done job. She was at the last meeting of the ACPN in Ibadan, and I remember that Pharmacist Oladigbolu really appreciated the fact that she took out the time to come to Ibadan for that program. The agency identifies with the community pharmacy and practitioners, particularly because we look at community pharmacy as the first point of call most of the time when the patient is sick. And so the offer of help, solution to health challenges, most of the time starts with community pharmacy practitioners. So that is an area that is of interest to the agency in terms of regulation. And we know that we'll continue to partner with the community pharmacy to make sure that in terms of regulation of products and all the other aspects, that the partnership and that it's not something that is so cumbersome as to jeopardize the practice of community pharmacy.
I want to congratulate the newly elected chairman of ACPN, Pharmacist Ezeh Ambrose, for the opportunity to lead this association for the next couple of years. I stand here on behalf of the Pharmaceutical Wholesalers and Distributors Association of Nigeria, and as I listen to the chairman of this occasion make his chairman's opening remark, I said, sir, we want to take that your challenge up. As pharmaceutical wholesalers and distributors, we want to take your challenge up. We want to ask you to give us an opportunity to meet with you to discuss this further, because it is possible. As Nigerians, we should be able to take up that challenge. So on that note, I want to congratulate the new chairman, his entire ESCO, and everyone who is going to receive one form of award or the other this evening. Congratulations, you all make pharmacy proud, and you all rock.
I want to use this opportunity to thank my very good friend and brother, Pharmacist Ezeh Ambrose Igwekamma. We appreciate you. The struggle for us to attain medicine and drug security in the country is a job one technical arm cannot fight alone. So be rest assured that in this fight, which is a very good fight, NAIP is strongly behind you. And I want to assure too that all the other technical groups are also strongly behind you. So we wish you the very best of luck, and of course the entire executive, as we try to deliver the best pharmaceutical care in the country.
Here this evening, we want to reiterate the fact that NAPA, being the mother technical group of PSN, stands ready to collaborate with ACPN and indeed other technical groups. And as you well know, that ACPN is the face of pharmacy, followed by those in the hospital. We do our work in the background, but the work that we do in the background shows through ACPN through AHAPIN and through other fora that you practice pharmacy. So we're here this evening delighted to partner with ACPN to collaborate with you to move pharmacy profession forward. Anything that we can do, working together with ACPN and other technical groups of ACPN, we will gladly do that. And we pray and hope that when opportunity calls, we will not fail you, we will not disappoint you. And I know I already discussed with the immediate past chairman, Prince Wale, about collaborating with ACPN on some issues, on some matters. I hope that the incoming ESCO will keep up with that project. On that note, let me use this opportunity to congratulate Pharmacist Ambrose Igwekamma Ezeh, and indeed all the ESCO, the incoming ESCO, and all the pharmacists who are this evening going to be inducted as DCPharms in the house. To you, I say a big congratulations. And going forward, let's all join hands to make pharmacy profession a better place to play in.
We congratulate the chairman who is of ACPN, who is going to be inaugurated today, and all the awardees and all pharmacists here.
I want to thank you immensely for the investment you have put into this profession. You aptly captured it. And as I have this opportunity today, I just want to thank you again and again and again. Let me also take it from another perspective. I'm not sure we have all the time. With over 100 plaques, as the chairman observed, so that those who are above 70 can go home early and sleep and grow taller. So I will talk on behalf of the BOT. I also seek the indulgence, permission of my colleagues, the past president, to talk also about the College of Past Presidents, to say that we are indeed very happy with Ezeh. One of the most important things is when we see pharmacists who went through the ladder and achieving this kind of a milestone, we are rest assured that they will do well, because the ups and downs of the profession, they already studied it, and our culture, our behavior pattern, our values, they already understand it. And some of them tried, they failed, they got up, they tried again, like this current Tiaroba president, and today is president. So we feel very comfortable. I want to say that we will work with you, Mr. Chairman of ACPN. We will work with you to ensure that we have achievements in your time. Wale set his own and the other past chairman, but we believe that particularly our values, the world has changed so much, and no matter how much effort we put, it's so easy when you listen to people like the chairman of Fidson talking, but you can see discipline plays so much role in what he does.
Ambrose Igwekamma, you are a lucky man, and you will continue to be lucky.
Amen.
The past national chairman of APCN met yesterday, and we suddenly make a vow to be behind you and make sure you obtain the success. You are now the mayor of ACPN. You should not waver. Go on. We are solidly behind you, and we promise to give you the best advice that is necessary when you seek for it. God bless you, and we wish you a very successful tenure of office.
It is with immense gratitude and honor that I address you today at this momentum occasion, the investiture of the 16th National Chairman of ACPN and the recognition of outstanding members of this association. The event is not only a celebration of achievements, but a reaffirmation of our shared commitment to excellence, professionalism, and service to our communities. First, let me extend my congratulations to our chairman, brand new chairman, and other newly elected executives. Your selection is a testament to the trust and confidence that your peers and the entire association have in your ability to lead, to innovate, and inspire. And as the custodians of our profession at this crucial time, your responsibilities go beyond administration. You are the architects of our collective future. I urge you to uphold the principles of accountability, inclusivity, and visionary leadership.
Today, I have resisted the temptation of looking at my past deeds. I've resisted the temptation to talk about what I have achieved. Because today, Ambrose Igwekamma is like that God in Roman mythology, the one they call Janus. The one that has two eyes at the back and two eyes in the front. The two eyes at the back is to look at what is coming behind. And the two eyes at the front is focusing in front to see what is to come. Ezeh was part and parcel of ACPN executive for 5 years. And then he went on break for 1 year and came back as the national chairman. What a superman that is. So, if I have to talk about the past achievements, he was part of it. He knew about the Pharma Care Center. He knew about the digital innovations that were brought on board. He knew about the innovations at our national conferences. He knew about how we respect our elders and give them prominent roles to play. So I'm not going to talk about all those things. I would rather be thanking God today. Thanking God for his marvelous blessings upon my life, for the privileges I've enjoyed, for being able to represent you for 33 months. I thought I should be thanking God, I should be dancing, I should be jubilating today. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm also thanking God for giving me support pillars, people who supported me all through my administration, through the thicks and thin. And I would like to start with the chairman of the BOT. And I want to appreciate Chief UN Uwaga for tremendous support, himself and his team. And as I'm thanking God, I will be warning Ezeh along. There will be banana peels. There will be stumbling blocks. There are times I had gone on my knees to say, God, where did you even bring me here? Just take me out of this place and let me go and rest. So such moments calls for the power of your creativity and your resilience. And I believe that God will grant you that power and resilience in the mighty name of Jesus.
Father in heaven, but time to take over. You don't tell where I trouble you. Back down to Lucifer. I not to follow pastor, they be for mom. Father na father. See me, I don't busy my call. I won't focus on you, on God. I only Fanny do my way. Any do my way. Chibon lo mo Barnabas. I don't boss, plenty dog, plenty noise, plenty people don't call report. Me I get sense, I get blood, I come first, I don't boss, plenty dog. lost. I still want to ball. I still want to turn. Yeah, father.
Today is historical, and we are doing this before past presidents and past national chairmen of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria. We are also very lucky to have in our midst the president of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, and we have captains of industry here. Pharmacists, please just come up, join us. We have captains of industry here. So, and then we have distinguished community pharmacists. We have fellows of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. We have awardees here. And before God and humanity, I present to you the 16th National Chairman of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, Pharmacist Ambrose Igwekamma.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
And I do this with all sense of responsibility that Ezeh Igwekamma will drive us to the next level. And community pharmacy practice in Nigeria will be beautiful in our own time. To the glory of Almighty God.
It is my singular privilege and honor to welcome you all to this special event holding in this altitude season. Allow me to state unequivocally that I am humbled by the trust and confidence that the community pharmacists place in me to lead a noble association at this critical juncture in its history. We are here to witness an epoch-making occasion, the formal inauguration of the ceremony of the 16th National Chairman of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria and investiture of the distinguished community pharmacists awardee, which is one of the innovations we have synthesized into a practice logbook in the last few years. In view of this significant ceremony, we shall reflect on a few contemporary issues or subject matters as we listed here today. But because for the time, I will just list one or two. One is full accreditation of pharmacy as healthcare facility in primary healthcare. The use of professional stamp and seal. I can recall we should begin to look on how we attach values to our practice and our profession, just like in other professional bodies.
koni ko kala. Kala ko yellow dilla. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kilo come, you come, person matter, person we don't mind. But when I land softly on the sofa floor. So far so good, koni bajo. Let me see you, go lo lo lo. Let me see you, go lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you, go lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you, go lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you, go lo lo lo. Bukao, let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Better, oh, better go get the dollar. Wake up. Don't walk, don't try. Supposed to stay high. Kilo go on chef water. They see all your mind. When I land so free on a sofa floor. So far so good. Koni bajo. Let me see you. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you. Go lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you. De buka. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you. Go lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you. De buka. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you. Go lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you. De buka. Go lo lo lo. Let me see you. Go lo lo lo. Bukao. Let me see you. Bukao. Let me see you.
Àǹdíọ̀gùn bẹ́yàn bá ń yálẹ̀ ẹ̀dá ohun burúkú a máa yọ ọ̀rú wọn ṣe ni. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nínú orin tó ré kọjá. Ẹni Ọlọ́run fẹ́ lọ́mọ èèyàn fẹ́. Ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi. Àgbàtọ̀mọdé ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi o. Ọkùnrin tóbìnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí mi. Ẹni bá yọ́nú sí mi. Ṣọ́jú ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba òun lẹ́ ó máa rí. Mo ní ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi. Ọkùnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí mi. Obìnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí mi. Gbogbo ẹni bá yọ́nú sí mi o. Ó ṣọ́jú ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba òun lẹ́ ó máa rí. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Èmi jáyé orí mi adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Kì í dẹ́ ṣe mímọ́ ṣe adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Kì má dẹ́ ṣe mímọ́ ṣe adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Ọmọ aládé àlàáfíà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Àyìndé ọmọ aládé àlàáfíà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Ìran ẹ̀yà kìnìún Júdà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Gbòǹgbò ìdílé Jésè adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Ọlọ́run ló gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ o adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Ọlọ́run ló gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Kì í ṣe fẹ́yẹ kẹ́yẹ adé orí ọ̀gbìn. Kì má dé ṣe fẹ́yẹ kẹ́yẹ adé orí ọ̀kìn. Ọmọ Síkírù Àyìndé Barrister adé orí ọ̀kìn. Síkírù Àyìndé mo ń jẹ́ṣẹ́ tó rán mi o adé orí ọ̀kìn. Lórí eré fújì adé orí ọ̀kìn. Kò dẹ̀ ní bàjẹ́ ọ̀dọ́mù adé orí ọ̀kìn. Ó dúpẹ́ orí mi adé orí ọ̀kìn. Mo máa dúpẹ́ orí mi adé orí ọ̀kìn.
Anyamwachawago, anyaputago, ife bebego. Imakoniwu, 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 imakoniwu. Looking at Coco, one bebe, one more season, then I'm one more season. Now we there, now we there, now we there, yeah. Now we there, now we there, now we there, yeah. It's a couple of bully, now we there, yeah. Messi to see the weekend, now we there, yeah. If you go to pump for I need you, I but up, but they no love for man. You don't got no choice. If you go to package, I need you, I but up, but they belly. Security confirm, the man who do not you know, the man I mess with, but up, but I need to find it, the man I'm dead. I go be one of the major. I will share with you. I put those who are right. I want to tell all right. I don't know one day. What you don't know one day. One day, yes, sir. One day, baby. Over more season. You want more season. Full option, no double silencer. If I am double, no double condenser. If I need double, no pick it up to one song. I can't move in tower, put them when they song. Ndeko. The whole of them no shirike. Ndama, no. Anamano kwanife, anamasi kwanundo. Opo pegonego, menu ne mena bondolo. Fabia kizwaku, fane mena cash. Ufodu ne kesi check. If you want to come for I need you, I go they no love for man. No got no choice. If you want to come here, I need you, I go they belly. Security confirm, the man who do not you know, the man I mess with, but up with a nigga fane nene. The man I'm dead. I go be one of the major. I go share with you. I'm not seeing no black wood. I can't put your money, boy. Doctors and more. One can let you bet. Legend the one day. On your Jawashi. Full option, no double silencer. If I'm not double towers, no double condenser. If I need to go double, no pick it up with a muscle. I can't use it, Jawa, who that one they saw.
Big small sound.
Nameza akpata menyi Mwambe isine patonye Nasi mane nya jebenyi Odika sina akpata menyi Nasi mane nya jebenyi Odika sina akpata menyi Akwenyi gabu isi oche Akwenyi gabu isi oche Enyi na-aga na isoghị n'azụ Enyi na-aga na isoghị n'azụ Na-asị ma nịnya chebe enyi Ọ dịgasị na-abata m enyi Na-asị ma nịnya chebe enyi Ọ dịgasị na-abata m enyi Akwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche Akwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche Enyi na-aga na isoghị n'azụ Enyi na-aga na isoghị n'azụ Gbọgbọgbọ ngwọ ige ntị ị ga-anụ ka esi wee lee onye isi oche ka a na-akpọ chairman nna m eze akpata m enyi nna m eze akpata m enyi nwambe isi na-ịkpata onye nwambe isi na-ịkpata onye na-asị ma n'ịnya dube enyi chebe enyi ọ dịka sị na-akpata m enyi na-asị ma n'ịnya dube enyi chebe enyi ọ dịka sị na-akpata m enyi akwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche akwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche enyi na-aga na isoghị n'azụ enyi na-aga na isoghị n'azụ na-asị ma n'ịnya chebe enyi